Hello everybody, this is Dr. Moore, and today I am interested in understanding how molecules move in and out of cells. And to learn a little bit more about this, I'm going to be setting up a model cell. The membrane of my cell is going to be represented by this substance. This is dialysis tubing, it's hollow tubing, and I am going to fill it with starch solution. So that will be what's on the inside of my membrane. And then I'm going to put my cell, which has the dialysis membrane on the outside and starch solution on the inside, I'm going to put that inside of an environment that has water and iodine on the outside. And then I'm going to see what happens. So first, I am going to measure out 15 milliliters of starch solution in my graduated cylinder. All right, there I've got 15 milliliters. And I am going to take my dialysis tubing and tie off the bottom. Otherwise, the solution will run straight out. It's open on both ends. All right, there's the knot at the bottom of my tubing. Then I am going to take my funnel and put that here at the top. In order to add my 15 milliliters of starch solution. Remove the funnel, tie off the top of the membrane. Here is my model cell. It has starch solution on the inside and it is tied off on either end. I'm not going to rinse it off just in case any starch got on the outside during that process. All right, and then I am going to put my cell model, just make sure my knots are nice and tight. All right, I'm going to put my cell model here in this watery environment. And to the outside, so to the environment, I'm going to add a dropper of iodine solution. And then I'm going to put this whole thing in front of my camera so I can record a time lapse. And we can watch what happens over time. Now, while that is recording, I want to give you an indication of what's going to happen if the starch and the iodine interact with one another. So first I'm going to fill this little beaker with a little bit of water. And I should have said this flask with a little bit of water, and I'm going to add some iodine to it. And so you can see iodine and water makes this nice amber color, kind of on the yellow side. This flask I'm going to fill with a little bit of my starch solution. And I'm going to add a little bit of my iodine solution to this. And you can see that turns this sort of inky blackish blue color. So if the starch and the iodine interact with one another, we'll know because we're going to see this color instead of the amber color that we associate with just pure iodine in water. All right, it is time to check on what has happened. So here is my cell in its environment, and we can see that the cell itself is very dark, inky, blackish blue. But the environment that it's in is still a light amber color.